What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So for today's video, I actually wanted to do pretty much this look right here, but instead of doing like the burgundy like pink, I wanted to use like a more wine purple. So she's giving purple today, and I love it. I was hoping it was going to be more like this color, but I think I'm a little bit off on my tones here. That's okay. Still super cute. And I'm very pleased with how everything came out. I am going to be doing my eyes as well as my face for you guys. I'm not really using any new products, just kind of demoing everything for you and creating this look here. So with that being said, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I will do an up close of my makeup. That way you guys can see the true beauty of the blend. And if you're curious to see the products that I used and how I achieved this makeup, definitely keep on watching. Alright, so the look that I'm going to be doing today, I already showed you guys the inspo. I'm going to be taking the Unearthly Cosmetics Leather and Lace palette. This palette is going to be perfect for what I have in mind. Instead of doing like the burgundy red, I want to use these like wine purples and then of course the brown row. What was I gonna say? I feel like this palette specifically, the way that it's set up, you have every color that you need to blend in the row, but it's very like specified, curated palette. So there's like certain things that you can do with it. So yeah, so that's why I haven't really reached for this one that much. I feel like I'll only reach for this when I have a specific idea in mind. So a very beautiful palette though. I love the colors. I did pick up, I said this in my last video, I did pick up the Blend Bunny Cosmetic brushes. These are going to come in handy for what I'm trying to achieve today because I need very precise blending brushes. So I'm going to start with the outer corner, I think. So I'm going to start by taking the shade Mahogany, which is this one right here. I'll deepen it up with the purple, but I'm going to start with Mahogany. I'm going to take this on the Blend Bunny B3 brush. So as you can see, it's a very tiny brush. I'm going to start kind of like a wing liner shape. And then I don't know if you guys can see the shape of my eyelid here. I'm going to kind of follow that. Like this. So I'm going to take this almost halfway, not completely. I think I'll start it like this, and then I can kind of perfect it afterwards. Let's go with the fluffier brush. I'm going to take this Dull Beauty, what is this, the DB13 brush. I'll go ahead and take shade Venetian, which is this purple here. So this is a very small brush. So this is the first brush we used. It's very dense and tiny. This one's really small, but it's fluffier. So it's really going to help with the blending. So I'm very gently and very mindfully going to start blending this out. Don't fuck it up. I'm going to dust this same brush off. I'm actually going to take a foundation powder. So this is a L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I'm gonna use this to help blend that edge out. Let me get my mirror up here. And then I'll go back through. I don't think I'm going to take the purple. I might just stick with the shade Mahogany, which is like the first shade that I use. And I'm going to be very mindful of my placement. Alright, so now I'm going to take another 2 small brushes. So these are just smaller versions of these first 2 brushes because I'm going to be getting in that inner corner. Oh, got something in my eyeball. Okay. Of course, I'm going to be taking the brown row. I am going to be starting with the shade Saddle. I really love the tones of this palette. One thing about me is, like, if it has a good color story and the colors, like, tones, sold. Motherfucking sold. So, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to do a round shape. Starting from my inner corner, following that natural crease. I'm not going to take this dark brown shade all the way to that purple because I want it to meet by the light toned blend, if that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean if it doesn't. So I'm just not going to take that darkest color all the way. I'm going to dust the same brush off and go in with the shade Whiskey. I feel like this is more red toned. I want to keep it kind of brown toned. So I'm going to take the same brush. And I'm going to start blending this out a little bit. And then with this light brush, I'm going to take my foundation powder. I know this looks like it has blue on it, but it's just stained. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this loose eyeshadow from Peaches and Cream. Peaches Makeup. It's a UK brand. Shade Prin. I have this Urban Decay Shadow Primer. It has like a little applicator. So I'm just going to take some of this to give this something to stick to. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and pat this in. And that same fluffy brush, I will pick up the Pigment. And then I'm also going to take, I think I might have a purple. Oh yeah, I do. Duh, Jess. I'm going to take this Unearthly Gel Liner shade Jam, which is the purple. Sorry, you were too right. Purple liner. And just line my lash line. This is giving PB&J, isn't it? I haven't worn my Blend Bunny Saint lashes in a while because I feel like there's a very specific type of look I like to wear with these. These are my favorite lashes though, the style of them. Yeah. Look how stunning those lashes look. Great choice. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Matte and Poreless today. And blend her in. Elf Hydrating Camo CC. This Unearthly Stippling Brush. Now I'm going to take the NYX Sweet Cheeks shade Baby Doll, which is more like a, it's this color, the color that's in the tube. So this is going to be darker, which is what I want. Hear me out. So I'm going to take some on my finger. And I'm going to put it right here. Ooh, you know what I could do actually? I'll put this here. And then I'll take the Plouise cheek of it, shade Legally Pink. And I'm going to press that in here. Ooh, I look crazy. I'm going to take the H&B Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer. And then I'll take the LA Girl Pro Concealer shade Fairest in the center. Then I'll take the Unearthly little paw brush and blend out this concealer. Now I'm going to take the Unearthly Incandescent highlighter. This one is in the shade Gilded. She's giving glowy. She's giving dewy. So I'm going to set my whole face with the Maybelline Fit Me, and then I'm going to go under my eyes with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. And then now with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom, I'm going to pick some of this up. And I'm going to go from the bridge of my nose all the way out to my blush. Well, where I'm going to put my blush here in a second. Then I'm going to take the Juvia's Place bronzer. Bronzy, some of that sort. I'll take the two shades mixed together for the perimeter of my face and just the top one for my nose. And then I'm going to take the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette. I'm going to take the shade Pink Moon for the apples on my cheek, and I think I'll take the shade Stargaze for the outer perimeter of my face. So I'll take shade Pink Moon, kind of blend that powder out. So I just went ahead and I set my face with the Milani setting spray. Now I'm going to take the Unearthly Cosmetics Low Light Highlight Palette. So they did reformulate this one. They took out like the dark green, so it has like a green shimmer to it, but this is the old one. And I'm going to take the shade Low Light. A fluffy brush. For under the eyes, I think I'm just going to take the purple all the way across. So I'll start with shade Mahogany. And I'm going to keep this very tight to that lower lash line. I'll dust that same brush off, shade Venetian. Okay, so here is the completed look. I went ahead and I went in with the Nabi lip pencil in the shade dark brown so I can match kind of like the eyes. And then I went in with the Unearthly Satin matte lipstick in the shade Olivia, which is a little bit pinky toned, which is fine. Because then I topped it off with the Unearthly lip gloss in the shade Glint, which is this beautiful, beautiful purple. Now these do look very intimidating. I used the green one in my last video. Like that's definitely purple, right? Super pretty. But then I'll do an up close of my lip for you guys. And it doesn't look like super purple, you know what I mean? It just kind of gives it the nice juicy purple tint, like a grape. So good. So yeah, what do we think? I feel like I'm not very good, like I said, at doing a very structured blend, but that's something that I definitely want to practice at, and so I'm very, very pleased with the way that this came out. I really love, you guys know I love the flared out, like very lifted features and all of that good stuff. The purple highlight, everything is just kind of, lipstick on my teeth. Everything just kind of came together to complement everything else. So, and I think we know me, I don't really do matte stuff, so the shimmer on the lids is just giving that very nice glaze over the top. So yeah, I'm very happy with how everything came out. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.